Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam Stock Market Opportunities. It's an honor to be with you today. And if you want to open a legal trading account, please contact us with the email Vietnamstockmarket.entry@gmail.com, Telegram Vietnamstockmarket.entry, with the phone number is +8491-432-6556. Or you can scan the two QR codes on the screen so that we can support you. And the other way to contact with us is please follow and subscribe the channel name, Areca Capital Channel. The owner of this YouTube channel is Olga Nguyen. She's a personal financial advisor. You can contact her with the email home.nguyen@vcsc.com.vn with the phone number is 8491-432-6556. We always welcome you to our office on the 11th floor, 119 Đạo Street on Cam District, Hà Nội, Vietnam. And the purpose of this video is to update you about MBB. Founded in 1994, MBB is the fourth largest bank in our coverage universe as calculated by total assets as of December 31st, 2021. The bank had its IPO in 2004 and has listed shares since November 2011. And as you can see, it is the report which was collected by Viet Capital Securities about MBB on the 7th December 2022, with the current price is 17,700 Vietnam dong. Target price 27,300 Vietnam dong. Last target price 35,100 Vietnam dong. Strong credit growth provisioning buffer support outlook. We decreased our target price by 22.2% to 27,300 Vietnam dong, but maintain our buy rating for MBB. Our lower target price is due to 1. According our target BP from 1.75 times to 1.30 times. 2. An increase in our cost of equity from 13% to 15.6%, and 3. A 7.7% aggregate decrease in our projected 2022 to 2026 forward net profit after tax, which are partly offset by the positive impact of rolling our target price horizon forwards to and 2023 forward. We decrease our 2022 forward net income by 1.7% to 18.2 trillion Vietnam dong, 733 million US dollar, more than 37.5% year-over-year compared to our previous forecast because of an 8% decrease in net other interest income, as the 9 months 2022 result was slightly behind our forecast. We delay our capital raising assumption of 135 million shares, 2.9% of current outstanding shares to retail and professional investors, to May 2023 forwards and late 2023 forwards respectively. We assume MBB will receive a higher than average credit quarter in the forecast period. We assume 2022 forward credit growth of 23.6%, which is driven by 1. Loan growth of 25% and 2. Corporate bond growth of 11.3%. We expect MBB's average credit growth at 18.9% as the aggregate credit growth of our coverage of 14% in 2022 forwards, 2027 forwards due to MBB supporting a weak credit institution. In addition, MBB is one of 4 banks in our coverage with relatively high exposure to corporate bonds, which accounted for 10.3% of the bank's total credit balance as of Q3 2022. We expect MBB's corporate bond balance will decrease 8.6% year-over-year in 2023 forwards before picking up in 2024 forwards as one. A majority of bonds will mature in 2023 forwards, and two, corporates might take some time to adapt to the new regulations on corporate bond issuance announced in Circular 65. We forecast a 4 basis point year-over-year decrease in 2023 forwards net interest margin. We assume MBB's funding cost in 2023 forward to spike 112 basis points year-over-year, following the impact of one, the recent 200 basis point increase in rates, and two, our assumption for another 50 basis point rates hike in the end of 2022 forwards. We believe the resultant increase in lending rates will support a 95 basis point year-over-year expansion in the 2023 forwards IEA yield. In addition, we believe the rising rate environment will continue to pressure MBB's CASA ratio in 2023 forward. Therefore, we forecast a 1.3 ppt year-over-year decrease in MBB's CASA ratio to 38.8% in 2023 forwards. However, this CASA level is still among the high end in our coverage. In addition, we believe MBB has been doing a solid job in innovating its banking apps and attracting new customers. We expect MBB's strong provisioning buffer will help to absorb an increase in credit costs. We expect one, higher rates, two, a slowdown in production and trade activities, and three, potential refinancing difficulties for real estate developers and other corporate bond issuers will lead to higher NPL formation. We increased our aggregate provision expense forecast for 2022 forward, the 2026 forwards by 13.8% as we forecast MBB's NPLs growth of write-offs to reach a peak of 3.4% in 2024 forwards. However, MBB's LLR as of Q3 2022 was relatively high at 208%, which should have to mitigate pressure from increases in provisioning expense in the next 2 years in our view. And now let's take a look on the screen, and I will share with you the key features of MBB. Let's take a look. Here we have 8 bar charts about the key features. Valuation. We utilize 2 valuation methodologies in estimating our target price, assigning equal weighting for the residual income method and target PB multiple. We decreased our target price by 22.2% to 27,300 Vietnamdong per share due to one, a downward revision in our target PB from 1.75 times to 1.30 times, and two, an increase in our cost of equity from 13% to 15.6%, and three, a 7.7% aggregate decrease in our projected 2022 to 2026 forward net profits after tax that outweighed the positive impact of rolling out target price revision forward to end 2023 forward. The decrease in our aggregate bottom line forecast during the explicit forecast period is mostly driven by one, an 8.0% decrease in aggregate net other interest income, and 13.8% decrease in aggregate provision expenses. Figure 9 Valuation Summary. History of recommendations and financial statements. And that brings me to the end of my presentation about MBB. Hope this video is useful for you. And if you want to open a legal trading account, don't hesitate to contact with us. The information on the screen so that we can support you. Please like, subscribe channel to receive the new video. So thank you for listening and see you next time.